Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're going to spend some time. We have a lot of information to go through. The markets, a lot of data that's coming out this week, guys. So we'll take a look at the big picture this evening, and hopefully we can get some direction this week, okay? But we'll take a look at all the markets, all right, and see what's setting up, all right? All right, so welcome, guys, welcome. All right, let's get right into it. Hey, Tamara, welcome, Tamara, welcome. All right, guys, so you guys should see my screen here, all right, Monster Forex Tracker. Now, I want to spend just a few minutes on here, our Forex traders, our monster scalper traders, our Forex dominator traders. Just be aware. All right, I wanted to open up with this. Okay, hey Anthony, welcome. That we are seeing some consolidation. All right, not a major deal yet. You guys know things can change. All right, but we're seeing some consolidation on the 60-minute time frame. All right, and it always starts, the consolidation starts on the 60, well, some of the smaller time frames, but as far as what we track, 60-minute time frame here. All right, and then moves into the 240 and then eventually the daily. Okay, so on the daily, which we mainly trade Forex dominator, we still have good volatility, just a little bit of consolidation in here. All right, on the daily, all right, all this yellow here, that's good. That's good activity there. On the 240, we've got about, let's see here, about 50%. So we got about 50% consolidation. Let's say on the daily, we've got about 15-20% at the most consolidation. All right, again on the 240, about 50% consolidation, so 50-50 there. On the 60-minute, we've got about 80% consolidation. Look here. All right, so about good 75%. So just be aware of that. Okay, now we'll take a look at the pairs, see what's moving. We are seeing some buying this evening in the yen pairs. We've tried twice to take the yen pairs up. Both times they've failed on the 60-minute. So we might wait on the 240. If we can get two buy signals on the 240, we might have further confirmation. So we'll just be aware what's going on with Forex. Okay, so our monster scalper traders, all right, in particular, especially if you trade on the 60-minute time frame, just know, all right, things are slowing down a bit. So be aware of that. Okay, big picture on the equity markets, the Dow is holding. You guys know we had a lot of selling there for a few weeks, right? Did really well on the yen pairs, right? So 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, the markets were down, but a bit of recovery. Now, this week will be important to see what the market does, equity markets, okay? So Dow is holding on the weekly time frame. All right, so, all right, here is the all-time highs here. Big picture, right? Still in the markup phase, okay? Green candles holding on the Dow. All right, the S&P, all right, holding, like I said, all right? Few weeks, 2-3 weeks here of selling, not major selling on the week, all green candles, but you see here, guys, lower lows, lower highs here, okay? But on the big picture, still intact, okay? That's on the S&P. NASDAQ, okay? NASDAQ made now this was a concern, okay? Made a move below resistance and now closed up above resistance on the week. That's a very bullish sign. If we bring in a trend line here, so it's above resistance, And if we do this, all right, right about here, it's recapturing that trend line here, recapturing the moving average, okay? So guys, we could see buyers come back in, all right? That's the point. The IWM, right, IWM, the Russell is trading below resistance, all right? Keep an eye on that. Now, the reason why we want to pay attention to this is because the VIX came down, guys, all right? So all of that volatility we had in equities, all of that selling, guess what? That volatility made a high all the way up here to 65, guys, the VIX, all right? And guess where it's at right now? At 20, okay? So we got low volatility back in equities now, right? It's not in the teens, it's not in the low teens, but it's come down quite a bit. So all that fear that we had in the markets, right, in stocks, that's no longer there. Okay, so we could see the markets move higher. All right, just be aware of that. So I know we don't have any traders that are shorting or getting puts. All right, so be careful of that. Okay, so just know the VIX came all the way back down, trading at 20. That doesn't mean it can't go back higher, but for right now, it's down. And we'll see this week if it continues to move lower, okay? Your Mag 7s, I don't think anything has changed. The major one that perhaps could give a buy signal is Meta, Facebook. All right, looking to break through resistance here. It's got really good resistance here. All right, here was the previous buy signal. If we break through that resistance, and it got good structure here, good support, good resistance, we could get a buy signal here on Meta. We'll keep an eye on it. But the rest of them still in trouble. Apple, all right, Microsoft's clearly in the markdown phase. All right, we got support right here. Google right here. All right, same thing, right? Structure is broken, clearly in the markdown phase. Tesla also, all right? So the only one, NVIDIA, same thing here, okay? So the only one from right now that might have a chance, right, this week to give a buy signal if it breaks out is Facebook. The rest has some work to do, okay? Bitcoin is at 58. You guys know on the weekly time frame we got a sell signal. All right, daily time frame, right? We've had sell signals. The thing about Bitcoin, just remember 64,000 is the area. So if it gets, it keeps testing that area, they keep knocking it back down. All right, but it is near the high. The interesting thing about Bitcoin, the good thing I would say, is that it is still holding near the highs, okay? But this whole area here, very, very difficult to break through that resistance, okay? So no major changes there. Gold, guys. Gold keeps moving higher, all right, on the monthly time frame. So big picture, guys, look here. Higher lows on gold, all right? So nothing showing up too much in futures as far as gold. That's surprising, right? We would see, normally with gold moving like this, we would see gold buyers in the futures market, but not seeing that, okay? But 2,468, that's the gold price right now. The dollar, not much with the dollar index right here. Bonds. Now, usually, guys, when equity markets come down, bonds will move higher. So the TLT, all right, try to make a move, but guess what? VIX came down, volatility came down. Guess what? Right, TLT bonds, that's the 20-year, pulling back a bit here, okay? Pound yen, remember pound yen on the weekly time frame, guys, gave a sell signal. Okay, gave a sell signal. So we'll keep an eye on pound yen. Okay. All right. So let's do this. It's trading within a channel here. All right. So we'll keep an eye. Remember, these yen pairs will follow pound yen. Okay. What we could see, guys, if the market, all right, so it made a low here. If the market, equity markets move higher, Pound yen will recapture that trend line here, and we could see these yen pairs go long. Again, we've been testing the long, right? The long side on the 60-minute. Okay, they have failed, but they're not failing in a big way. They're still holding. All right, so we could see buyers come in and continue to move higher. All right, pound yen on the weekly, pound yen on the monthly, still holding. Okay, so again, guys, things change quickly. So those shorts, all those shorts we had, those were good, but we got to be flexible, right? Right? They can start going long again. Right, so big picture, monthly time frame on pound yen, holding firm here. A lot of good resistance. Here, if it breaks through, tries again to break through, that could be good. Yen, all right, the Japanese yen. This is what caused all that friction in the markets. Okay, holding firm here, right? Just holding. All right, here. All right, all right. Okay, usually we'll spend time on equities on Monday, but I do want to show you guys what's happening here, because this is a big deal. Okay, so we're gonna start watching rather than the indexes themselves. When we look at the daily time frame, we're going to watch the S&P, but we're gonna do it on the spiders, the SPY. Okay, so those of you who want to trade the SPY, okay, or even get options on the SPY, you can do that. We'll track it rather than, and it represents the index. So the SPY represents the S&P, okay, but it's the ETF, all right, but you can trade the ETF, all right. So we're going to start, I don't know how long we'll do this, but for right now, all right, because if we get a buy signal, we start moving higher, right? Some of our traders trade options. You might want to trade the underline itself. Okay, so we'll start doing that for the S&P, right? So the SPY, the spiders. We'll do that for the Nasdaq, which is the Qs, the QQQ, and we'll also do that for the diamonds, the diamonds, which is the Dow. Okay. All right, so guys, look here, SPY, the S&P, we're making higher lows here. I know it's all red, but guess what? It keeps moving higher. All right, if we can recapture, right, I know these markets move quickly. If we can recapture previous support, becomes resistance. So this line right here, all right, recapture that trend line, moving average here. We could start moving higher. Just remember, all-time highs is right here. Okay, now we're in August. You guys know seasonality. We're in August, middle of August. Okay, this could be the bottom here, or guess what? All right, this could be the bottom, or they could retest it. So just be aware of that. Okay, all right. So SPY, right? If buyers keep coming in, we could have another move like here and here. So be flexible with your thinking and your trading. But on the long side, we don't have a lot going on the long side with equities. Okay, so that's the S&P, the spiders, and the Qs, the Nasdaq, the QQQ, and we're looking for the same thing here. All right, so we're looking for price to recapture. Sometimes, guys, we'll get to that moving average and come on back down. But right now, with the VIX, remember, with the VIX being low, volatility being low like that, all right, we could see buyers really come in. I think the futures are slightly down right now. Okay, so if it recaptures that trend line, capture previous support where we got that sell signal right here, all right, we could see buyers come back in. So just be flexible. And even if you don't trade the equity markets, and you trade Forex, Forex will follow. If you trade, we have futures traders over US 30, NAS 100, and S&P traders. Okay, they will follow. All right, these equities. Okay. All right, on the diamond, so the Dow, All right, same thing here. All right, right here, here's your trend line. Look here, we got a white candle here. All right, on Friday, we got a white candle, and we got a green candle tomorrow. Very bullish sign here. Okay, this is the daily time frame. Right, we are very close to recovering support, which is right here. Here's your support line right here. Right, so look here. Right, white candle looking to recapture that trend line, recapture support, looking to recapture that moving average right here. So, all right, shorts are being squeezed right now. All right, so all those shorts that thought, hey, price would continue to move lower, guess what? They're getting squeezed. Okay, all-time high right here on the Dow and the diamonds is right here. So we're still not that far, guys. Okay, and you guys have seen this with this playbook a few times. When we think, hey, market's going to really correct, it corrects 5% or so and then keeps on moving. Keeps on moving. Okay, and the Russell, right? So small caps. So just remember S&P and the Dow, that's large caps mainly. And the Russell, IWM, that's small caps. So your less expensive, smaller companies, let's say that. Back in the range here between support and resistance. So we got support and resistance right here. We've got more support and resistance right here, but really pay attention to this. So we're caught between, again, all right, caught between support and resistance, all right? But if the other indexes move higher, the Russell might move higher, okay? Just be aware of that. But it's not doing anything right now, okay? So small caps, there was a move in small cap. That's not happening right now, okay? And just know, again, the VIX is at 20 here. All right, no major changes in the sectors here. All right, no major changes in the sectors. Futures, we are watching. Let's see here. Boy, I tell you, that dollar index. All right, we can't make much of this here. So right here, I guess the best thing we can do here is hope for, all right, we have support right here on the dollar index, okay? If it breaks through that, all right, we have a downward trend line here, right? We're hoping that it continue to go. We don't care what it does, as a matter of fact, right? It goes up, but it doesn't matter. We just need direction, and right now we don't have any direction. All right, that's the thing with the dollar index. So the dollar pairs, still just be careful, right? Long or short the dollar pairs, okay? Now, if it recaptures, let's remove this. And remove this. Okay, so it's consolidating in here, guys. All right, and that's a fairly, I know this is not as tight, but right in here, that's tight. That goes back all the way to April. Okay, so if it gets back within the box, all right, previous support becomes resistance. It does have red candles here, breaks through there, right, start getting white candle, green candles, then we'll look for longs in the dollar pairs. Until then, we just have to wait, okay? All right. Our U.S., we'll spend some time in Monster Scalper, but our US 30 traders, I want to show you guys what's going on. So a Monster US 30 traders, okay, right here. And we'll take a look at futures, but right here, our Monster US 30 traders. We have a buy signal, but notice we haven't called the buy signal. We haven't called, I don't think we called this one, but it's a little tricky here, okay? If you guys look here on that daily time frame, We found support right here. Support is here, here, and here. Right, really good resistance. Okay, so we're between support and resistance. You guys see what the markets are doing, right? A lot of indecision. Okay, so we support here, support here, support here. But if you guys look right in the middle here, we've got a near term right here. Okay, so yeah, but right about in here, right about in here. Okay, so this area here, if we can see buyers come in like a white candle, green candle, start testing the high here. All right, this buy signal here will move higher. Now on the 60 minutes, so that's the daily, so keep an eye on that. At a minimum, guys, we need a white candle here on that daily. Okay, sellers are still on the daily, red candle, so that can come on down. But if we can get a white candle, all right, like these here, okay, then this buy signal on the 60 minute, right, will start to break out. Okay, what's nice about this trade, not quite a markdown phase. Well, I guess we do. Yeah, we have a markdown phase here, and then we have a markup phase. Now I know that consolidation is wide in here. Okay. All right. So we could have a target up here, but we need that daily. So that's why we haven't called this, because we need that daily to shape up. Okay, we need some buyers to come in on the daily. Okay, so if so our US 30 traders, just be patient. We have purple support and resistance here all over the place. That's not good. Okay, so it's under pressure. All right, buyers are under pressure here. But if we get a big candle to break out, so we have data coming out tomorrow. Let's see here. Monday, no data in the US. Tuesday, we've got data coming out. We got core PPI. So we've got big data coming out on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday in the New York session. So things should open up. All right. So just hold off, okay, on that buy signal, and we'll let you guys know what if we get any, if it breaks through, we'll let you guys know. Okay, but we do need on the daily time frame here. I know it's a lot of information here, but on that daily time frame, we do need buyers to come on in. Okay. All right, we need buyers to come on in there, because sellers could certainly come back down, guys. Sellers could come back down and test support there. Okay, so be aware of that. Just like here before. On the NAS, right? Same thing on the NAS. As a matter of fact, we need more structure here on the NAS. Sellers, look at that. All right, sellers are definitely in control there. Okay, all right, that's definitely a markdown phase there. So that's on the daily. So that buy signal here, just be aware. Okay, that can fail. So that's why we haven't called those. All right, and on the S&P, same thing on the S&P. Okay. All right, so market's a little tricky right now. All right, it'll get like that. There was a lot of selling. All right, a lot of selling came all the way down here. So we might have buyers, and which they did. They came in last week. So they might continue to do that, or things could change. All right, so just be flexible. Futures, not a lot. And I'm surprised with gold moving higher, right? We're not seeing gold coming in the futures market. Okay, so on the long side, we don't have anything, guys. All right, we don't have anything here. On the short side in Monster Futures, all right, so we're Monster Futures traders. Soybeans, right? We've seen some soybeans trade. on the short side. All right. Good short going here. Okay. Some corn. Silver. Here is silver, but no gold. All right. Silver short. Silver short. Okay, that's it. So nothing much in the futures market. Okay. Let's run Stock Boss. And then we'll spend some time. All right, so let's see. We're going to run Heat Seeker for Stock Boss. Let's see if they're buying. So 31, that's still low. All right, that's still low here. Stock Boss, Bull Master. All right, 61. So Bull Master is picking up. So all right, we'll see if buying coming tomorrow, and we might look. Okay, we might look. Current positions. So let's make sure we don't want to forget about current positions. Okay, so current positions in Monster Scalper. You guys know we clean things up a bit, okay, but we still have current positions. So let's go through those. Okay, let's go through those, and then we'll take a look at Monster Scalper. All right, we added some long positions in the yen pairs, and that was the second time we tried to do that. And let's see how they did. All right, so CAD yen. All right, CAD yen, guys. You know, we had a good sell-in, good shorts. You guys remember that. All right, so they're trying to move higher, but choppy on the way up. All right, choppy on the way up. So just be aware of that, okay? We'll continue to test, okay? As it keeps going higher, we'll continue to, you know, as we get buy signals, we'll continue to send those out on the 60. All right, hopefully we can start getting buy signals on the 240, okay? So let me just make a note here on the 240 Monster Scalper. We'll take a look at those, okay? All right, so don't give up, guys, on the 60-minute. All right, keep testing. That's what we do. Okay, so just, you know, if you get in on that buy signal, right, you should have really tight entries and exits there. Okay, all right. So CAD yen, right, buy signal here, sold here. I think we called it somewhere in here, but bought here, sold here. All right, on break of resistance becomes support, sold here, bought here, sold here. Okay, so if it breaks to that resistance right up here, we'll get another buy signal. We'll call it. Okay, but for right now, close the trade. So CAD yen, close the trade, please. All right, Aussie yen, same thing. All right. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, wait, okay? If shorts come in, we'll analyze it, okay? All right, so Aussie yen, close the trade, please. Pound yen, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, right? If it breaks to that resistance, okay, we'll send that out. Okay, we are making higher highs, right? So it is a trend, not a great trend, but we are moving higher, just choppy on the way up, you know? So guys, look here, good markdown, all of that selling. If we can get back, you know, at least halfway, that's what we're hoping would be a great, right? Great reversal, great, you know, yeah. Counter trend trade. All right, buyers are coming here, green candles are coming in, right? That buy signal should come in if it moves higher near that, above that resistance area. So pound yen, all right, don't, I know this can be frustrating, and this is when we give up, and all of a sudden we're not paying attention anymore because we get frustrated by this, and that's when they really move higher. Okay, so pound yen for now, close the trade. SGD, JPY, Singapore dollar, yen, same thing here. All right, good markdown phase from all the way up here, guys. Ooh. All right, that's about 800 pips or so. All right, hopefully we can catch some on the way up. All right, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Buyers are coming in, green candles. All right, wait for that buy signal. Be patient. HKD, JPY. All right, same thing. So you guys see what's going on. Right? All right, again, good markdown phase. All right, we just need more buyers to come on in, okay? All right, so join your V. There's your markdown, mark up. All right, and we just need a break right here. Break resistance, and we need another buy signal, okay? So, all right, so I know this is frustrating. It is what it is. HKD, JPY, close the trade here. USD, JPY, same thing here. All right, good markdown phase. All right, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Wait for that next buy signal, okay? And just remember, volatility came down with stocks. These yen pairs will move with the equity markets. Okay, so they will move with the Dow, with the S&P, okay? Just like they went short when the equity markets went down, they will move higher, right, if the equity markets move higher. So USD, JPY, close that trade, please. All right, NZD, Swiss, same thing here. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. All right, wait for the next buy signal. We'll continue to test those trades, okay? NZD, JPY. Aussie, Swiss, long, same thing here. All right, they're moving higher, just not in a straight line. All right, I mean, if you guys look here, all right, boy, these are good setups. They're just not going up as smoothly as they came down here. Okay, so markdown phase. But if we know what we're doing and we are patient, okay, so bought here, sold here, here's your V, here's your markup. Just choppy in here. Aussie, Swiss, I'll close it for now. Aussie dollar, same thing, okay? All right. So bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, okay? Aussie CAD, all right, close the trade. Aussie New Zealand, Aussie, New Zealand. All right, same thing here. Good markdown phase. Bought here, sold here. All right. We can, if we get another buy signal here, we're hoping that the second buy signal would do it. Let's hope the third buy signal does it. Okay. All right. Markdown phase, accumulation. All right. Markup phase. Okay. Aussie, New Zealand, close the trade, please. All right, that's on the 60-minute. On the 240, we've got two positions there. All right, 240 long. All right, Aussie CAD long, Aussie CAD long, still holding its buy signal. And the Aussie pairs will go with the yen pairs. Well, I tell you, if we start getting buy signals on the 240s, with these yen pairs, Kiwi pairs, because they came down quite a bit. All right, so Aussie CAD, guys, good markdown phase, buy signal here. It's just holding, all right? A white candle here. If you get a red candle, close it. But hopefully we can see buyers come back in, all right? Currently it's up, Okay, just a little. Aussie dollar, same thing here. Okay, buy signal here. Here's your mark down. I'm telling you, these moved down quite a bit on the 240. So if we can see these start getting buy signals on the Asian pairs, that would be great. Take them all the way back up. All right, Aussie dollar buy signal here, and it's holding yellow support and resistance. That's a good sign, okay? So that's good. It's just holding near-term support right here, Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, Aussie CAD holding firm. And then Forex dominator. And we're doing good on time. Forex dominator here. Let's take a look at the shorts. See how they're holding. NZD JPY. All right, NZD JPY reached its target. Let's move this here. Reached its support. Now, we talked about this. If you guys, we'll leave it here for now. If you shorted, all right, it's reached its support here. You want to take profits, that's fine. Okay. We'll see if we can make another leg down to support down here. Okay, purpose support and resistance. But that's for a lot of pips, guys. So don't be afraid to take profits, okay? We'll leave it for now. They're still open. All right, New Zealand yen, Euro yen, same thing here, still open. Looking for another target down here. If we start getting white candles in here, we'll close them. All right, but you guys, if our Forex dominator traders trade them, you can certainly take profits, okay? So CAD yen, same thing. Aussie yen, same thing here. Further target down here. These are lots of pips. Pound yen, same thing. Further target all the way down here. All right. We'll see if it makes it down there. SGD JPY, same thing here. Okay. Same thing here. Reached its target here. Okay. But we'll keep it. Can certainly move lower. HKD JPY, same thing. Dollar yen, same thing here. Okay. So you guys see that on the daily time frame, they're holding there. They've pulled back a bit, but they're holding. TRY, JPY, sell short, and that's holding here. Okay. Those are the shorts. We do have a few long positions in the Euro pairs, and let's see if they're acting better this evening here. I doubt it. Let's see. So long in Forex dominator. So on the daily time frame. All right, Euro New Zealand. All right, buy signal here. Nothing going on here, guys. Just holding from here. Euro New Zealand. Euro NOK, just holding. Euro Aussie, holding. Still trying to break through that big resistance there. Euro CAD, just holding. So nothing, no changes there, okay? If anyone is trading the Euro pairs on, we all have a limited amount of capital. So if you're trading any of our Forex dominated traders and you're in those Euro pairs, you might want to reallocate that capital. Okay. All right. These equities. Oh, we send out a video on PLTR, Palantir. Okay. Take a look at it if you guys get a chance. Let's see here. It's got good fundamentals. That no, that's part of our Bullmaster Pro trading system. So Bullmaster Pro traders. All right, but we got a buy signal. All right, it's got good catalyst, good fundamentals. The composite rating is 98, which is 99, which is perhaps the highest. All right, it moved from 97 to 99. It is part of AI. All right, Microsoft, and had some great news, and finally gave a buy signal on Friday, and it looks good. Now, very choppy trading, but boy, the institutions are all over it, okay? And it gave a buy signal here on a break of resistance, and it's breaking through that channel here, okay? So we'll talk more about it tomorrow, but that's so our Bullmaster Pro traders, right? Keep an eye on it. All right, and you guys notice here we don't have much here, okay? Because of what equity markets are doing, okay? Monster Scalper. Monster Scalper, let's take a look. I'm curious to see what the 240 is doing here, okay? So Monster Scalper on the 60-minute time frame, see what's going on here, guys? So they're just holding. All right, remember, things are consolidating on the 60-minute. We've got about 75% consolidation, okay? Let's see what's going on the 240. So on the 240, all right, Aussie dollar, we have a buy signal already. We're in this one. Aussie New Zealand, this one is setting up, okay? We have white candles on the 240, green candles on the weekly. That's good. All right. All we need are buyers. So our monster scalper traders on that 240, just wait, be patient and wait. All right. So if we can get that price near perhaps this resistance right here, somewhere in here, we could get a buy signal, start testing that. All right, and on the daily time frame, again, we have white candles coming in on that daily. Not a great trend there, but on that 240, good setup, okay? All right, so Aussie, New Zealand, and we're in Aussie CAD already. We're in Aussie CAD, so Aussie CAD, Aussie dollar, those are leading, all right? And then Aussie, New Zealand. All right, wait for that buy signal. See that buyers are coming in here right now. A green candle coming in. Okay. All right. And then Aussie Swiss. Okay, good markdown phase. You guys can go ahead and just bring in your lines, okay, and just get ready, okay, so that if you get a buy signal, you'll be ready, okay. And just wait patiently here. Okay, so Aussie Swiss. All right, so just wait. Buyers are coming in. We just need a buy signal. Now on the daily time frame, all right, we still have sellers on the daily. So be aware of that. We need a white candle. Okay, minimum of a white candle on the daily. All right, be aware of that. Aussie CAD, we're in that already. Okay. New Zealand dollar, that has a buy signal, purple support and resistance. So the buy signal was right here, guys. Here we are. I would say wait. So we won't call that yet. Wait. See if that price action strengthens. Okay. New Zealand Swiss, wait for that buy signal. Again, we need more buyers. We need buyers to come in on the daily. Okay. So at minimum, white candle there. So they're not quite ready yet. Okay. So yen pairs. All right. So ZAR yen, not quite ready. Look at that markdown phase. That's what we want. Okay. Accumulation setting up. We just need buyers to come on in. And again, the daily sellers are still on the daily, guys. Okay. Sellers are still on that daily, but we do have support. Okay. So again, be flexible. So dollar yen, TRY, JPY, same thing here. All right, if sellers come on back down, you guys can see here. SGD. No guarantees that this will go long, okay? What could happen, this is why we have to be very careful. What could happen, see here, the 240 SGD JPY, okay? So short, buy to cover, so short, buy to cover. Okay, we could, you know, that price could come on down, sellers could come on back down, guys, all right, and give a new sell short signal. That will, all right, that if it gives a buy signal here, so just be aware, okay, all right, sellers are still around, okay, because if you look here, all right, so short buy to cover, so short buy to cover, okay, look at your daily time frame. So we still have sellers on the daily, look at that. So they can push, continue to push that price lower, okay, just like the yen pairs in Forex dominator that are short. All right, that's why for right now we're still holding those shorts, okay, on the daily, because sellers, they're not done yet. All right, we'll know if they're almost done when we see white candles coming in on that daily time frame, okay. All right, so just be aware of that. So we're not seeing any buyers really in the yen pairs, okay. It's slowing down. Things are slowing a bit on the 240. Okay. We will send out buy signals. So if buy signals come in on the 240, we'll send those out. All right. We will send those out. All right. So especially with the equity markets shaping up a bit. Okay. New Zealand yen, same thing here. All right. All right. And they are oversold, but they can stay oversold for a while. So just be flexible. HKD JPY, all right, good markdown phase, accumulating here. Okay. Pound yen, same thing here. Would be nice for these trades to go long. Would be nice. Yen, the best option would be long, okay, because they're oversold, right? Traders would love to take them long, okay. Shorts, right? Shorts might be a bit risky, okay, because we are low in the markdown phase. Swiss yen, okay, nothing here. So the yen pairs are not ready yet, guys. We don't have any buy signals on the 240 to go long. So they're not quite ready yet. I mean, we see like this one here, right? We know that selling is done for now, okay? Right? We got buyers coming in, but not in a big way because they're not breaking resistance. They're not giving buy signals, okay? The dollar pairs, like I said, there's nothing much with the dollar pairs. We need that dollar index to shape up, right? They're mixed. Some are down, some are up. That's not good. Okay, but this is where, all right? If the equity markets, I keep saying if, you guys, I keep saying if because that's what's going on right now, right? We don't have any real direction. Okay, so right now, these are the yen pairs, right? In Forex dominator, and they're moving up. but that could change. Okay. All right, guys. So our monster scalper traders, just be aware that we've got consolidation on the 60. The 60 minute, we've got about 75% consolidation. All right, about 50% consolidation on the 4-hour time frame, so the 240, and things are still holding firm on the daily. Okay, equities, we'll see what the market does this week. All right, hopefully we'll get some direction. Long or short doesn't matter. Okay, but I think, all right, I think based on how things are setting up, I think we could go long. Okay, could see the market get a bit bullish here. All right. If we don't get bullish here, we could see the market kind of like just consolidate for the rest of the month. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. So let me show you. So this is what could happen. This is what could happen. And we'll use the S&P, and then we'll be done. So we could see the market, the S&P, if buyers don't come in a big way, we could see the S&P, which is the majority of the equity markets, all right, kind of consolidate like this, like somewhat like what the Russell is doing, okay? So we could see where, and that will slow everything down, okay? That will slow. That doesn't mean we won't find opportunities. We'll find opportunities, okay, in Monster Scalper, okay? But just know if the S&P recaptures, right, which looks like it will, right? Previous support right here, okay, right about here. This way it gapped down. We could see the market consolidate, kind of like here, okay, for a little bit, all right, through September. If it doesn't correct more, right, we could see it where it kind of just wait, and it might wait for the elections, okay, but just my opinion, which doesn't, it's not worth much, right? Market's gonna do what the market's going to do, okay, but so just be aware of that. All right, guys. We'll see what happens. We have a lot of data coming out this week. Okay, so that will usually move the markets. Okay, all right. I will see everyone tomorrow. Just be flexible. If you're in trades, things turn around quickly. You get your sell signals. Get out. Okay, just get out quickly. All right. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.